Hi, this is part one of a two-part series, if you will. This is going to be the visualization that I asked you to watch over the weekend. There's going to be a second video coming up either later today or tomorrow that'll be the math behind it. We're just going to kind of do a quick little flipped classroom so that Monday we can practice the concept. We've spent the last 2 days talking about revolving regions, and I'm just going to show you kind of something like we've done, revolving a region around an axis. The important thing that I hope I emphasized on Friday is that we were revolving things around the border lines, like the axis of revolution was a boundary. Okay, now we're going to be looking at a shape like this. The area bounded by the line y equals 4 and y equals x squared, like this whole area right here. And we're going to look at what happens when we take all these rectangles and rotate them around a non-boundary line. So I'm going to go back to just one line, just one slice. Should give me just one. Nope. Sorry about this. There it is. There's my one slice. So I'm going to take this slice and I'm going to move it, right there. So when the slice does touch the axis of revolution, it looks like we would expect, like a disc. But think about what happens when I take the slice over here. I want you to watch on the screen on the right. Oh, well, over here on the left, you can see what I've done is I've taken my slice and put it somewhere a little closer to the right. Now, I want you to look over here on the right, and I'm going to rotate this around. Look what happens when I rotate this around. I don't have a disc anymore. I have a disc that has a hole in the middle. That's called a washer, okay? So if I were to add back a whole bunch of rectangles, think about all those rectangles, left to right, and I rotate those all, okay? That's the angle that it's rotated. Let me see. Now this should work. Now let's look at all those slices being rotated. Look at these. I get these really kind of weird looking, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Look at my power. I rotate it around and I have this shape that's kind of strange. It almost has a hole in the middle. And that might be hard to see because of all the rectangles. So I'm going to go back to one rectangle. I'm going to move that rectangle. Now I'm going to move it over here. And I'm going to rotate around the x-axis again. And there it is. I have my washer, my shape that has a hole in the middle. If I were rotating around the line y equals 4, I can't do it here, but if you think about it, if this was rotating around y equals 4, if it was going up here, we wouldn't have a hole because this entire axis line is a boundary line of the area. But when we rotate around something that's not a boundary line, put this slice way over here. Watch what happens. I have this circular shape that has a hole in the middle. That's called a washer. The next video, which will be posted, like I said, either later today or tomorrow, we'll talk about the formula for that washer. Okay? Hope you're having a good weekend. Bye.